I didn't see a video how to remove on an AP2 the fuel injectors, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm removing the battery. You don't want fuel and electricity, anything that can ignite the fuel. So before I started, I took out the fuel pump fuse, and then I opened the garage and I cranked it, and what that did is supposedly it should relieve fuel pressure. So, all right. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and gently remove the injector wiring or injector plug. Some of these have been on there for a while. I will win. Alright, I've got all four off. Now I'm gonna get something like these little clips are quite annoying. What I like to do every now and then is I like to just do one side. And then go around and do the other side. Looks good. I'm going to disconnect this wire, this cable too, just to give myself some room. Alright. Alright, so I've done that. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm going to disconnect this fuel line. Okay, so there is a little bit of fuel that came out of there. I could feel it on my, I could feel it and smell it on my hand, so. Cool. For those that don't know, the yellow paint on the bolts is anti-tamper paint, and what that is for many reasons, but the main reasons for manufacturers know if somebody has removed a certain item. Alright, let's give a follow-up on the fuel for safety reasons. I still smell it, but I have some rags and stuff in here. Alright, so I believe this whole thing should come up. Alright. Alright. Early in the morning, showing up here at MPS to drop off my injectors. Hello, puppy. All right. These guys really work on some bikes. So if you're into bikes, these guys, pretty awesome. All right, let's drop these injectors off. Okay, so the injectors are back from MPS. So MPS, they were pretty cool. They provided this printout, and looks like we've got what they said, about a 5% increase. So the leak test was good, the resistance was good, spray pattern was good. And they cleaned it out, changed out the O-rings, and it looks pretty neat. So, okay, I think they gave me the injectors back in this kind of packaged little pre-vacuum package, which is pretty neat. So I'm going to open this up and start putting it back in. Here's the injector, the redone one. And a fun fact about these gaskets is that these O-rings, is that these O-rings are special O-rings for fuel. So they could take certain things. Now, I looked and looked online. A lot of people said dielectric grease or Vaseline. Huge amount of people said Vaseline. And now Vaseline is not good for normal O-rings on other applications because it breaks them down. But since this O-ring is designed for gas oil, the petroleum is okay with it. So it's important to coat your O-rings. You know, just enough to get it, you know, we're not trying to do anything crazy. And what I like to do is just a tiny bit on here too, just a little bit. This is where it is going to go in. And it should just go right in. Boop. All right, so here's the part that I couldn't find online, is these little clips. From what I could tell, the AP1 doesn't have them, AP2 has them, so AP2. And the way they go is luckily Elise told me to take a photo before I did it. So let me go ahead and put this where you could see it. So this side comes up towards the injector coming up, and what it does is this is going to hold the injector in place. And these little parts right here are for this part where the fuel roll is at, and that's how it sits in there. You slide it in, and boop, until you hear a clip. And that dirt's in there. We should be good. We're going to be cleaning the inside where the injector sits. If you could see in there, it is dirty. So I have a Q-tip with some alcohol. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around it. So this car has 80,000 miles on it. And that's how it looks. And then we're gonna go ahead and do it again. And I'm gonna continue that and do that with the rest. Okay, we lubricated these O-rings as well. I'm gonna put these in here, these injectors in, carefully. It's kind of dramatic, but what the fuck? Alright. Alright, they clicked in. I think it should be okay. Alright, I'm gonna go with A-OK. Alright. And now I'm just gonna install the hardware back in and go from there.